Hi friends, I am here again with another case note discussion. So this is case of Mr. Tej Singh. He's a 41 years old man who has been a patient at a clinic you are working in as a head nurse. Date is 31/1/2017. Name is Mr. Tej Singh Randhawa. The date of birth is given. Address is given. The medical history hypothyroid. He was hospitalized in 2010 due to appendicitis. No post-op history. No allergies. So what is the writing task? Referral to ophthalmologist for further evaluation and management. So let's look in detail. So it is mentioned no allergy and immunization are current. He is a smoker, cigarettes and cigars, but he is a teetotaler. That means he never drinks alcohol. So these are the medical history which has given in this case notes. So let's see what all things we have to include if we are writing a referral letter to an ophthalmologist. So do you think we have to inform all this information? Then the social history work as a system analyst, arrived in Australia from India with wife in 2012, was a permanent resident, lives in own home, married, wife's name is given. So what do you think from this social history what we have to include in this letter? So work as a system analyst we can include because he has problem with this eyes because we are referring him to an ophthalmologist. So we can just include that one. No need to mention all other things like that. Then the complaint. On turn 1 he was admitted with headache, right side, no cough, no dizziness, denied vomiting and nausea, then headache accompanied with significant nasal discharge. Then the vital signs are mentioned. So the diagnosis was infectious sinusitis, the general assessment. So they treated with augmentin. Then again 24/1/2017, he complains of severe headache, right-sided, throbbing radiating to right eye. Then teeth and jaw lasting 15 minutes to less than 2 hours. It is a persistent headache. Then headache intermittent episodes. Patient described pain as like someone has put red hot poker in my head. Pain so severe. He measured his pain a 10 out of 10. That patient unable to stand still, sit down or go to bed. No effect when light noise avoided. Rhinorrhea, no nausea, no vomiting. So these are the informations given. So just see what all information we have to include in this case notes. Then the vital signs are written is the BP is little bit high and the pulse rate also maybe it's due to the pain. Neuro exam was normal, neck tender, right side. Then the assessment was cluster headache. So each time the diagnosis is different. Initially they found it as sinusitis and treated. Then next time they found diagnosed it as a cluster headache. So what are the treatment has given? Let's see. Just given acetaminophen, that is paracetamol, and non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Then 29, this is today, the patient accompanied by wife Mona, previous complaints of severe headaches occurring in episodic attack associated with rhinorrhea and epiphora. Right eye droopy and sometimes as sunken eyelids. First noted by Mona 1 day ago, facial flushing before and during headache. Then what are the objectives? Right eye upper lid drooping, constriction of pupil right eye in dark lighting, decreased sweating on right side of the face. But the BP and pulse rate are normal. So the assessment is possibility of Horner's syndrome. That's why they are referring him to an ophthalmologist for the final diagnosis because his final diagnosis not yet confirmed. So let's see one example how we can write it, and you just try to write in your own words so it will be a practice for you and you can get some awareness as well. As there is no name is given for the reader, you can just write the ophthalmologist, and there is no hospital address was given, so no need to mention anything. So then the date is 31 January 2017. Can address the dear doctor. Reference Mr. Tej Singh Randhawa. So the date of birth is given 9 September 1976. Then the introduction we can write like this. I am writing to introduce or refer Mr. Tej Singh Randhawa, a system analyst, so no need to mention his job in the social history later, comma, who is suspected to have Horner syndrome because it's not yet diagnosed. Requires, what is the requirement they have meant? Further evaluation and management. So that will be the introduction. Then what initially, because on 10th he came, so we can manage. Initially Mr. Randhawa presented to the clinic on 10th January 2017 with complaints of right-sided headache associated with nasal discharge. On assessment, he had suggestive symptoms of infectious sinusitis, for which he was treated with antibiotics. Then next paragraph, on his next visit, no need to mention the date. He had worsening headache which was radiated to his right eye, teeth and jaw. Consequently, he was diagnosed with cluster headache and recommended for symptomatic management. Then on 29th January, that will be the third paragraph, Mr. Randhawa presented to the clinic with similar episodes along with rhinorrhea and epiphora. On examination, his right upper eyelid drooping, constricted pupil in dark lighting and decreased sweating on right side of his face were noticed. Considering the above, it would be appreciated if you could assess, diagnose and treat Mr. Randhawa's condition as you deemed appropriate. Or you can write if you could assess and diagnose and confirm his final diagnosis, like that. Then next, the conclusion sentence. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any queries regarding Mr. Randhawa. Then yours faithfully, because no name is given. Then head nurse. I think it is an effective video for you, and if you like it, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you. Bye.